Hi. This question is for the both of you, and I would like to ask you which is the episode you had the most fun playing, and why? And also if you have any other anecdotes from the set that you would like to share with us. Thank you.
Oh, favorite episode? Favorite, I would say the latest one that I did, Dark Side of the Moon. That was pretty cool. That was a great episode. I got to shotgun a beer. Not really a beer. Jensen actually taught me, because I had never shotgunned a beer before, believe it or not.
Really?
So in other words...
Yeah, I never, and Jensen came over, he was very good, he's like, okay, let me show you that. You know, that was my, I was doing those impressions. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that would be my
when was that? When was that episode?
Season 5, somewhere in the middle, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's amazing, you guys know. 16, was it 16? Yes, yes. I should know this.
My favorite episode, I was saying this yesterday, I'm sorry if you've heard this already, but my favorite episode that I did was probably the convention episode.
Yeah.
I had never been to a convention yet, you know, I hadn't been, and so that was like a new world for me. And I was like the one episode that I've had where I got to be the hero. I had my hero moment, you know? And I was saying yesterday, like, they even like wrote it in the script that like Chuck, it says like Chuck gets a hero moment, and the angle was supposed to be like down here, and I'm like, salt this door. And I get the girl at the end, which like never happened.
You got the girl?
I get the girl.
Nice!
Yeah.
That's always exciting.
And she was a fan.
Yeah, nice.
So that was fun for me to be able, you know, that was a good Chuck episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you have any fun
Anecdotes? Gosh, I don't want to repeat what I said yesterday. If I'm trying to think of something else. I said yesterday, like, the first day for me was really wild because the guys were, the two guys, I had just met them and they were talking about cage fighting. They had been watching cage fighting, you know?
Yeah.
And they're so big, those guys. And so Jared is like, they're talking about, yeah, did you see that the guy had him up again? You watch cage fighting? And I was like, yes, I do. I love it so much. I just don't hit me now. And I was so intimidated by how tall they are. And they're talking about fighting. Cage fighting? Love it. Yeah, it's just like, please don't ask me any more questions about cage fighting, because that's all I know. So yeah, that was, but of course then they're like the sweetest guys, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Any anecdotes?
I don't really anecdotes.
Like stories from the set?
The day I got naked, the episode where they come knocking on my door and I open the door and I'm naked, that was a special day.
Did you have to really be all the way naked?
I was. I had a little bit of one of those thongs, you know, the flesh-colored thongs, you know, and then I had a robe, and then just before they yelled action, I'd rip it off. And then, you know, Jared and Jensen, they knock on the door, and I'd open up, like, hey! And they would just bust out laughing. So it kind of took us a while to actually get to see, you know, and no shame.
And then do you get to put a robe on between shots?
Yeah, I did.
That's always awkward.
I know.
Your shirt's off or whatever, and then they're like, cut! And you're like,
Right.
am I gonna get a robe? Or?
Yeah, I know. Somebody, thank you very much. Yeah, those are always interesting moments when you gotta be naked. And have you ever had to do that?
I have. It's so awkward. And I feel like all the time I'm having to get naked. Sometimes I feel like, really? Is this really in the script that I'm Yeah, I've had a couple of really awkward scenes like that.
Yeah.
It's never like hot sex scene. It's just like, I'm just naked.
Right.
It's not good.
So there